Hi, everyone. Today I want to talk with you a little bit about a topic that's really interesting. The whole is print dead? Is digital? What's the differences? Um, I, I always look at it from the standpoint of it's a collaboration of tactics to help you tell people about what you do or market your product or services. So think of it from this way: web, digital, app, whatever the case may be. It can be displayed on an LED in store if you have a physical brick and mortar, or it can be something that you market via Google Ads and Facebook and social, and people go to it. Whereas print is something physically that they'd have to see, or it could also be a print poster in your store or what have you. Those are the obvious differences. But when it comes down to it, you need to think of it from a strategy standpoint of what are our budget for print, because remember, the cost for print is not just printing out business cards. It's the design of those business cards to make them look perfect for your brand as well. So it's not just, oh, it's cost us, wow, we're going to go to Cheapy Cheap and get it printed, 500 business cards and it's $20. Well, I'm going to say that if you're, is that what you want to represent as your brand? That's fine. If it's something that it's just almost like throwaway collateral, that's fine. But if it's something that you're doing a print campaign and you want to have it be a direct mail piece or something more interactive and engaging, or maybe it's a T-shirt that's still considered print, and yet you want people to scan elements and engage with your wear, that's totally different too. So think of it from the standpoint of what is the money that you should be putting toward it from the standpoint of I need to represent well. Or if it's not that big of a issue, that's fine, but just make sure you're cognizant of those decisions. But there should be a budget for both print and the actual work to design whatever the print will be. So again, business card, who's going to design, your team, your agency should design the business card, and then you have the cost, the hard cost for printing them. One thing I want to mention as well in this space, that a lot of what I'm really seeing as a nice trend is the collaboration of both, where you have, whether it's QR codes or whether it's scannable XR reality, where you actually scan content on a shirt or on a print and then you engage with the collateral, the print collateral. That's, to be honest, I love that, because you can also get the tracking via how did it work. There's a lot of things you can do that you typically wouldn't do with print. So I love the kind of where it's going. I would say that as far as the differences go, I think they should tie hand in hand very nicely. And I think that now print should be made better via technology, via XR, via AR, whatever the case may be, where you actually scan and engage with the collateral rather than just, it's just a print piece. So I always think that set your goals, obviously, for both print, web. What are our goals for this app? Poster, app, whatever the case may be. Set your goals. They can correlate if it's an overall campaign, but set them distinct so you can kind of analyze after the fact and look at the data and see, hey, this worked really well. We need to work on this. But again, remember, as far as differences go, there are differences. They're obvious, but if they're not obvious to you, ask us. We love helping and making sure it's clear on, hey, you shouldn't be doing direct mail because of X, Y, and Z, or you should, but let's bring in a QR code so we can know who engaged and who, actually saw what we're doing. So if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us, Ryan at energyhill.com. Thanks, guys.